Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom, and we have done a fantastic job here on Arweave. We have fought a good fight, that I can tell you with a high degree of certainty. The first time I was talking about Arweave on the channel was 7 months ago. You can see this 22-minute video. This is probably my longest YouTube video because I really wanted to explain exactly how bullish this whole thing was. We were sitting at $4.40. I remember that day exactly. And right now, just as we were anticipating, the first price target that we were taking a look at was $42. So it means that we have done at least something like a 10x by there. So that is fantastic. My hope is that somebody was watching all these Arweave updates right here, because really I was talking about it. In as much as people were not watching, I was actually very passionate about Arweave, and to see it finally doing the things that I was looking forward to 7 months ago is something that is touching. So my hope is that somebody from 7 months ago or maybe 3 months ago managed to get some Arweave at a lower price. If you were there, just write a comment indicating that you were able to buy at a lower price. That would actually really make my day, because at least I'll know that my mission has been accomplished, right? I actually helped somebody one way or the other. So let's not really dwell much on the past and talk about the future here, because you can see that we still have got the Wyckoff accumulation pattern. These things were actually drawn 7 months ago, as we were just saying, right? So we have followed exactly the plan as it's supposed to be, and that's really good. Obviously, I also want to show you where the $42 was coming from. This is the preliminary price target that we have had here. It was really inspired by these falling wedges that we were saying that, these falling wedges are actually very bullish structures. They have got a success rate of about something like 66% to go ahead and reach their price targets, and that's exactly what we were getting here. The price target was $42. We have even exceeded that, right? Now the second price targets that we were looking for were obviously retracement levels here, Fibonacci retracement levels, and you just find out that, from the very top of that structure to the bottom, we were looking at the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. That is now sitting at something like $58. So yes, that price target is still in play, but I think I have got even bigger price targets for you guys. So let's quickly jump into that. But before we do that, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video by delicately tapping the like button. It just helps the YouTube algorithm. People looking for Arweave updates will now be able to see this video or find this video much more easily. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I would encourage you to do so, really, because I do TA on Arweave and a number of altcoins on a regular basis. And without me further running my mouth too much, let's get back into the price set. So now when you take a look at the all-time price section here of Arweave and then maybe put it on a log scale just to clean things up, you can clearly see that we were having like a very 5-wave count right here. So that's 1, 2 right there. This is wave 3, this is wave 4, and this is wave 5 right here. So according to Elliott wave theory, that's your 5-wave count right there. What you usually expect from this is an ABC correction, and that's what we got right here on Arweave. As complicated as it may look, I keep saying that this is just an ABC correction. So this is your ABC correction right here. Now what you would have essentially done here is you would have actually gone like 2 waves, right? So these 5 waves, they constitute just 1 wave, right? So this one ABC is also wave 2. So you have got wave 1, then this is wave 2. Now we are working wave 3 of the super cycle. So basically this is probably the most exciting of all the waves right there. So I can tell you that we are already in for some good price action. Now it may be a little bit late, but I think there is still like way much room to go to the upside. We are definitely going to talk about those price targets in a minute, but you also see that here it seems like we already began wave 1, wave 2 right here, and wave 3 of this cycle, right? I usually expect this wave to take us beyond the previous all-time high. So we are looking at something like $100 plus here for Arweave to do before we have maybe a pullback, and then we continue even higher, right? So the question here is obviously, what do you mean by higher, right? So I'm not going to get too much into detail because the video is going to be super long as that video that I showed you, which is like 22 minutes, but I'm going to probably link that video so that you can actually go ahead and get like a full clear picture of what we were looking for here, and the examples that we were giving 7 months ago, they are still valid even today. So grabbing your Fibonacci retracement tool from the very top of the structure here to the bottom here, you can actually see that the full Fibonacci extension is sitting around something like $373. This is where I expect this whole new cycle to take us to, but we can even go beyond that. Now this price targets obviously at this point may be looking absurd and all that, right? But I'm telling you that right at something like $4.50, to back to where we are, that was something like a 9x almost, right? So to get back to those levels here, we are looking at something like a 73x. Yes, that's really crazy. But as the market is going to progress, right, the bull market is going to progress from where Arweave is sitting right now to that level here, it is just a 6x. It is just multiplying the price by 6. And I think this is something that is very, very possible. So yes, I am going to be offloading, obviously, some of the things that we were buying down here right around this Fibonacci retracement levels, because you just don't know what is going to happen right there, right? So we'll wait and see if we're going to clear those first, and then we'll be looking at that big price rate of something like $373 here on Arweave. So it's looking very good. Very, very happy that the preliminary price target that we were looking at $42 has been cleared. So that is fantastic. Obviously, none of what I say is financial advice, but of course, if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share this video with your friends and family, and then I'll have to see you on the very next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye.